Welcome to another edition of the Tom Greene Show. There you see, this episode is presented by Diet Cherry Encore Meyer Pop. Tastes warm. That's why I got this cup with ice. Refreshment. Well, anyway, you see this Slurpee over here? Wait, is this mine? No, it isn't. You see this iPhone here? It's a different OtterBox. You see these Oakleys? I know it. I look pretty sweet in these, don't I? Well, these ain't mine. Because we have a guest on this show, and his name is Landon Lynch. Please welcome.
I had to adjust the camera. I didn't shoot you show the chair.
Uh-oh. Welcome back to the show.
We're back. Reunited. I'm not going to sing the rest of that, but okay.
Me neither. So, how does it feel to be in the renovated Tom TV 23 studios?
I like it. But you know what? It's time for a change, like Barack Obama used to say. Except we're going to put like a big screen TV back here.
I know it.
And it's going to be all covered up Michigan stuff, so Tyler won't ever come down here.
Or CJ.
Oh, yeah, he likes Ohio State, so it doesn't make a difference, because, yeah, no comment.
Let's see here. Speaking of Barack Obama,
Time for change.
it is time for a change. Romney 2012, obviously. But this is what we're talking about.
Yes.
See this? Hope RG3.
That's my guy, too.
He's on his fantasy team.
We'll get to that later, though.
But anyway, week 2 is on the... Week 2 already.
I was never to spill. Drip over the edge. Do it.
This isn't going to drip over the edge.
It's pop. Don't push me, because I'm close to the edge.
So, should we go fantasy or should we go NFL picks?
We do a... Ooh, wow. That can surprise me. I'm just trying to read. Whoa.
Okay, well, we're going to start with fantasy, and because Landon is the guest on this show, he is the Mid-Michigan Monsters. And who is he facing this week?
Touched by Jerry Sandusky. Otherwise known as Tyler, because Tyler likes to get touched a lot, too. But not
Obviously,
by
we know
Jerry's.
from the from our fourth variety show that
No. I'm done. I haven't gotten poked in a while. I have RG3, Hope. He got 25 points last week, and I was happy with his performance.
it was surprising a performance especially against the reloaded Saints.
Yeah. And guess what? Go head to head with Tyler's quarterback is Drew Brees.
Uh-oh.
So they got Tyler winning that one, unfortunately. Now I have Marshawn Lynch, because I got to rep the guy that has the same last name as me.
Beast mode.
Exactly. Facing Darren McFadden. How is Darren McFadden projecting more points than Drew Brees?
That doesn't make sense.
He's projected 27.3, and Brees projected 26.28. They're playing Miami. At Miami. I'm lost. But I make up for it, though. I make up for it because I made the dumb mistake of making Adrian Peterson sit the bench last week because I didn't know how he was going to do. He had 20 points. So he's in the starting lineup, and he's going against the Jets' Sean Greene, with me supposed to win that one. Which he better, because Pearson's running against Indianapolis. And then Sean Greene's facing Pittsburgh.
I feel bad for the Jets this week.
Very unfortunate. Then I picked this guy up this morning. I woke up, I'm like, you know what, I got a good feeling about this guy just because he did good last week. Pierre Garçon.
The Stone Boy.
From Washington. Taking on Rodney White from Atlanta. And I am projected to win that one too. That's pretty good.
Things are looking up.
And Tyler's got Julio Jones
Uh-oh.
out of Atlanta. He's supposed to beat me, and I'm playing Darius Hayward-Bay. I picked him up too, even though he kind of had a game last week.
That was a risk. Darius Hayward-Bay.
Yeah, I got nobody else on the bench I could play, except for Manningham, but he didn't do anything. Or same thing with Crabtree, they didn't do anything. But as far as tight ends go, we got Vernon Davis, the big San Francisco dude. Who can't go wrong with that?
Vernon Davis is almost like another whiteout, pretty much.
Yeah. Tyler's got Antonio Gates. I'm projected to lose that one too.
Surprisingly.
I guess. They must hate me. Then, as soon as Monday Night Football got over, the next day I jumped online and got this guy because he had, 2 touchdowns, 118 yards?
Something like that.
Yeah. Ogletree, out of Dallas. He is supposed to beat Hakeem Nicks from the Giants. So they're picking me again. Yeah, awesome. Woo.
That's good.
As far as kickers go, you always gotta go strong with Jason Hansen.
25 years made in Detroit.
Right. Against Dallas's kicker, Bailey. What's his first name?
I have no idea.
Starts with a D. Who cares from Dallas?
Yeah. How about them Cowboys?
No, negative. And then rounded up on defense, I didn't know how to do this one. It was Falcons versus Denver, or Detroit defense versus San Francisco. I had to go with the Falcons just because Detroit kind of had an iffy kind of defense last week.
Mm-hmm.
It only got me 4 points. Really? Atlanta got me 9. Detroit needs to step their game up. But Tyler's at the Packers. Yeah. Tyler's playing the Packers defense, who is projected. They're projected. No, listen to this. How do you have a negative number? They're projected -2.
Because it's the Packers defense.
Right. But overall, I am projected to lose to Tyler 131 to 125. That's not going to happen. I lost the first game of the season. I'm not going out like a little chump.
Now, I was projected to lose big last week, but I won. And so here's my fantasy picks.
Yay!
Ben Roethlisberger against Eli Manning. Now, I am playing the Cody Bromberg's Blue Mountain State Goats.
You can't go wrong with the Goats.
Anyway, Ben Roethlisberger against Eli Manning. The good news is Roethlisberger's going to win that one. Yes!
Woo! Yeah.
Running backs, we have Michael Turner against D'Angelo Williams. Michael Turner being a risk because it's a pass-heavy Atlanta. Turner expected to win. Landon's twittering right now.
How'd you know?
You're
so smart.
Another running backs. Benjarvis Green Ellis did well last week for Cincinnati against Trent Richardson, the out of Cleveland or Bama. They picked Trent Richardson.
Really?
Saban! Anyway.
Really? They picked him over who?
Benjarvis Green Ellis.
I don't know.
And I just was tweeted to by Mr. Landon 2010. Fantasy football.
Awesome.
I favorite that and I retweet that.
And I just got Tom's favorite and retweet.
Oh, the world of Twitter.
Just wait till the iPhone 5 comes out. Oh wait, it did. Snap!
iPhone 5 just come out today.
Yeah.
2 months after I got this.
And 2 weeks after I get this.
Bitches.
No, good.
Anyway, they picked Trent Richardson to win that one. Wide receivers. My favorite against Jordy Nelson. They picked my favorite. And who is that?
Megatron?
Megatron! Megatron!
Yeah, but you know what? He did terrible last week because he was triple teamed.
That's why Jeff Fisher decided, I'm going to triple team Megatron because Tom TV 23 danced about him. You know what, Jeff Fisher? Do that.
But you know what? They didn't cover Kevin Smith too well. That kind of won the game for us, so. While they're sitting there putting 3 guys on Calvin, they could, just at least double cover and maybe threw one to Kevin Smith, But no, he was wide open. We won.
That's all that
St.
matters.
Louis. Sam Bradford's a little business. I don't like him.
He's 1/8 Cherokee.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Yeah, piss on him. He takes my money from the casino then.
No wonder why he makes so much. Anyway,
That was cute.
did I have another wide receiver or is it tight ends?
Hope.
Hope and RG3.
I have lots of hope in that dude.
So do I, except not when I am playing Landon, which I'm not sure when that's supposed to be.
You never know, he could be on a bye week. You might just get lucky.
Oh, we do have another wide receiver. I decided to to bench James Jones and put in Danny Amendola.
Who?
Danny Amendola.
Oh, from St. Louis?
Yes.
Oh, hell with you, man.
I benched him because he was against Detroit, of course. Against Cody's franchise wide receiver, Marquise Colston from New Orleans.
Yes.
Amendola expected to win that one.
How many points did he get last week at the bench?
Amendola, I think 7.
I thought he did better than that.
He did about as good as Megatron.
Hey, I mean, my 2 running backs combined for 10 points together, and Peterson doubled that by himself, so I kind of felt like the dumb dude.
Anyway,
You're good this week.
our tight ends for this week, Jermichael Finley against Alfonso Smith.
Jermichael Finley.
NFL predicts Jermichael Finley to
That's
win.
a smart idea.
And our flex players, CJ Spiller against the one and only, whenever he wants to play, it's 49ers wide receiver, Randy Moss.
Randy Moss did kick ass last week.
Because he wanted to play. Woohoo!
Yeah, but you know what? He plays for the 49ers. I have like the 2 other wide receivers, and they didn't get jack anything. I think they both had like 4 or 5 points. It was terrible.
The good news is, NFL predicts that Randy Moss doesn't want to play this week.
Oh.
CJ Spiller wins that one.
Interesting.
Kickers. We got Denver's Matt Prater against Neil Rackers.
I'm going to say... Let's see. I'm going to say Prater.
Rackers expected to win that
Really?
one.
As in like Arizona's Neil Rackers? As in who are they playing? The other birds?
Patriots.
Oh, they play the Patriots?
Mm-hmm.
Really? That dude's not going to get a chance to kick a field goal. Or an extra point.
Sadly. And defenses. I have Duppers.
Dubbers.
Sadly, they're projected to get -1.
So they're playing the Packers.
Packers offense, that's why. Against the Niners defense. Allegedly the #1 defense in the NFL.
Yeah.
Niners expected to win that one. But the good news is, the Green Monsters are expected to win this one 105-80.
Yeah, you're going to do the same thing I did, because you were projected to lose, and you won. I was projected to win, and I lost. This week, you're projected to win, you might lose, and I'm projected to lose. I'm projected to lose to Tyler, and I'm going to beat him. But we're not going to put any bets down on that or anything, because last time I bet against Tyler, I ended up wearing a state shirt.
So did I. You saw that on the Tom Greene show. That's not
Yeah.
good.
I saw me at Hooters that same night, too.
Uh-oh. Anyway, now for the real picks. The NFL Week 2 picks. Last week, CJ has 12 wins. I have 11. And this guy over here has 10.
That's an even number, though. 12.
So we all 3 of us had pretty good weeks, I'd say, picking to start off.
I knew for sure I got that game wrong. Everybody got that Giants game wrong.
As soon as saying all 3 of us started 0-1 with the Giants losing.
And my special self picked the Colts to beat the Chicago Bears.
Well, I picked Jacksonville. They almost pulled it out, too. They'd have pulled it out, I'd have been way ahead.
I should have picked Washington, but I know how RG3 was going to do in the season opener.
Neither of us.
And we all picked Seattle, and they still lost to Arizona. What the heck? I was the one that picked San Francisco, and I have you two picking Green Bay though. But I also picked Pittsburgh.
And I picked San Diego.
And I picked Oakland.
Nice punting game, Oakland. Anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, this week, tomorrow night, the big NFC rivalry, Packers against the Monsters of the Midway. All three of us went with Green Bay.
You know, I like their cheese. Cheese is very good in Wisconsin.
Although it smells, that's the only thing. That's why I'm a Lions fan. Anyway.
Right.
Giants against Tampa Bay. Giants at home.
Getting a phone call. That's not important.
It's going to have to wait.
That's actually work related, but
Uh-oh.
I'll call him back.
Watch, she'll probably be watching this video too when it gets posted.
He doesn't have internet.
Okay.
He has internet, but he doesn't look at my stuff.
Anyway. We all three of us went with the Giants.
Yay, Giants!
Miami against Oakland. All three of us went with the Raiders.
Okay, Chris Berman.
That's my favorite little thing from Chris Berman.
The Raiders. I can't do it.
Jacksonville against Houston. All three of us went against MJD and picked Houston.
Because they have Andre Johnson. Duh.
And Arian Foster.
And Matt Schwab.
Shaw.
Duh.
Cincinnati against Cleveland, the Battle of Ohio. All three of us thought Cincinnati's a real deal with A.J. Greene, Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis, and Andy Dalton. So all three of us picked the Bengals.
Who they? Saints?
That's who dat.
Who they? Who they didn't go to beat Bengals? Who they? Okay.
Anyway.
Kind of scared now.
Buffalo against Kansas City. All three of us
K-C.
picked the Chiefs.
Jamal Charles.
That was a little awkward.
I didn't take my shirt off. I mean, just want to see that.
But I did some stuff a little awkward on this show anyway, so.
Awkward.
So anyway, next one. Battle of the Birds. Eagles, Ravens. All three of us went Harbaugh.
And we're not
Ravens.
We're not going with the lost cause. I'm sorry.
Because they are the lost cause. I mean, Michael Vick.
I like him at all, but he threw what, 4?
He had a terrible game, and so did Brandon Whedon.
So did Stafford.
Yeah,
Oh, wait.
especially in the red zone.
Especially when Matt Jacobs has him on his team. Sucks. That's why I picked RG3. Everybody thought I was dumb for picking him second pick in the draft. Actually, my second pick, so it was in like pick number 12.
Somewhere around there.
It was 12.
It was 12.
Pick number 12, I took him as my second pick. People were calling me dumb. Who got 25 points?
That guy.
That guy with the crazy socks.
That's right.
I'm gonna get a pair.
Anyway, the next one. Patriots against the Cardinals. New England at home. We all three of us picked New England.
I'm surprised CJ did not go against New England just because he doesn't like Michigan and Tom Brady is a Michigan boy. But he's actually thinking really smart by picking Tom Brady because Tom Brady is the MVP.
Other way. There you go.
P.
So that everybody else can know it was a P and not a back.
MVP.
Okay, that's getting a little awkward. Anyway, Cam Newton against Drew Brees, Carolina, New Orleans. All three of us picked the Saints to win on the road.
Carolina did not impress me whatsoever. They did New Orleans because they lost to RG3, but
They had a lot of problems.
their bounty program is coming back though.
Look out.
They just brought back all those guys that got suspended.
Mm-hmm.
Will Smith, not the actor.
Vilma is on the pup list. Anyway, this one. Andrew Luck against Minnesota. Indianapolis, Minnesota.
Time out. I'm changing that pick.
Are you? But this time we're actually divided. I picked Andrew Luck because he lost to the Bears defense and then first game for Andrew Luck in the regular season at home. So I picked the Colts. CJ and Landon both went against me and picked the Vikings.
Adrian Peterson's going to run on that defense all day. That's why he's now starting, and he's not riding the bench anymore, because you know what? You're going to be the MVP this year if RG3's not.
So, there you go. Sam Bradford against RG3. St. Louis against the Redskins.
Dumb question.
All three of us went.
I picked Sam Bradford. I'm just kidding.
All three of us went RG3. Seattle against Dallas. This one I felt, since Dallas had a convincing win and Seattle lost, Seattle's hungry. Dallas isn't. Seattle will shock Dallas at home. Shock Dallas at their home turf. Or whatever. Seattle's at home.
Yes.
I'm trying to say something I can't get the message across. Seattle will win.
CJ picked Dallas just because he's going to be the bandwagon fan because they beat the Giants the other night. I always got to go with Seattle because my brother, Marshawn Lynch, you're my brother from another mother. And you better start giving me some points because if not, I'm dropping you. And I'm going to pick up like Kevin Smith. I want somebody already did.
And plus, CJ is a fan of Tony Romo.
Tony Homo.
Tony
Okay,
Romo.
I picked up
Tony
Dallas.
Romo!
I picked up Dallas's third string receiver because he had 2 touchdowns, and I think that he might do it again against Seattle. So hopefully that happens.
But still, who's the quarterback? Tony Romo. My point proven. Anyway,
he had a hot girlfriend at the time though. Jessica Simpson was very attractive.
Anyway, but now she's a mother. Anyway,
Yeah,
I could not.
That's my kid.
Anyway, Steelers and the Jets.
This
All
is the time
three-
when Tom does not go Jets, Jets. He goes P-I-T.
You can't do that.
Pittsburgh.
Anyway, this time, unfortunately, I'm against Fireman Ed. All three of us picked Pittsburgh. Sadly.
Ben Roethlisberger. Yeah.
Who's better, Ben Roethlisberger or Fireman Ed? Ben Roethlisberger.
Once you put Tebow in the game.
Who knows? Maybe they put Fireman Ed in the game.
What? Put Tebow in the game, you got a chance when you got a guy on his side, You never know. Roethlisberger likes to go wild and crazy and not ride motorcycles off helmet.
Anyway,
Next.
San Diego against Tennessee.
Philip Rivers is better than Jake Locker.
Phil Rivers? Why did I say Rivers? Rivers.
Jack River.
Philip Rivers against bad team. Philip Rivers.
Yeah.
All three of us went.
The Chargers.
Go Chargers, go!
I can do that. I can't do the Raiders. I can do the Chargers. Anytime.
Go Chargers, go! Anyway, Sunday night game. Got some pop on my thing. Anyway, San Francisco against the Lions.
I picked San Fran.
You wish. All three of
I
us.
don't wish.
All three of us picked the Detroit Lions to win.
It's your home team. You can't. That's like saying you're gonna root against you're gonna pick the White Sox over the Tigers or something like that.
I wear this shirt. I represent the Lions. I picked Detroit.
My covers Lions colors.
So was mine. And the Monday night game. Atlanta against Denver. This time we are divided. I picked Matt Ryan and the Falcons. They picked Denver.
Peyton Manning.
Peyton Manning's on Denver. So what? Atlanta's a little bit better nowadays. Atlanta wins.
Yeah, but he did really good for first game back since the neck surgery. I mean,
It was at home.
he was doing Buick. He's doing Buick commercials. That means he's getting old. But he's still. I think he's gonna be another Brett Favre. We have another Brett Favre on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. This guy will not go away.
Brett Favre is coaching now.
I know. That's unfortunate.
High school. You see, he was jumping he was coaching almost like Jim Harbaugh in there. He's like a college kid jumping down the sideline. Yeah!
Bill, let's go back to the Sunday night game.
Yes, San Francisco and Detroit.
What happened last year during that game with the final handshake between the two coaches?
Should I demonstrate or no?
You're not chasing after me.
Anyway, Harbaugh, Jim Harbaugh, we must say, I think he's almost like a college kid in coaching in the NFL.
But he's a good coach.
But that's true.
I can't let that go. He's a good coach, but he's just kind of
A college
Guess
kid.
what?
Nice try. Anyway.
Well, that's over.
Anyway, he runs down to Jim Schwartz. He shakes his hand like this, and
And he's running back to the locker room,
and Jim Schwartz wants to give him a...
Jim Schwartz was getting held back by cops and security and his own players. He's a badass. That's what we need in Detroit. We need a badass.
laying down the law.
I want to see that game though, because that game was close last year. I thought. I can't remember. Brain fart.
It was. I think it was a close game. San Francisco won it at the end.
Yeah, something like that.
But this time things are going to be different.
You want to know why?
Excuse me.
You should
why
have
is
a
that?
Facebook notification. That's why.
I see.
Who's coming at your stuff?
It's Jordan Bennett posted his status. Anyway.
Hey, Jordan Bennett. Hey!
The Continental Gladiators has just made an appearance on the Tom Greene show.
I'm sort of touched by Jerry when I mentioned their name.
Anyway.
Okay.
I must, one last thing, I must give a shout out to Trenton Robinson because he made the first cut on the San Francisco 49ers. Bay City kid. Give him a round of applause.
My dad coached him in Little League.
I met him once, my first game ever announcing. He was up in the press box at Ingalls Stadium.
Very nice.
I almost tried to get him. I tried to get him to go to Michigan, but he wouldn't budge.
No. That. Hey, he's playing pros. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
But why are we talking about college football? This is the pro football. Unless we're gonna wrap this all in one video. That's all you, Director Man.
I'd rather do it in two because I want people to actually watch this stuff.
Right, you know I'm an hour long.
Yeah. Of course,
Every time I'm on the show was an hour long, except lately we've been doing short videos just so we get views.
Mm-hmm. Because we want views. That's what we're trying to look for.
We're at 65 likes on Time and Landon Sports page. We need more.
I know that.
At least 4.
That page
How
has
many-
kind of gone downhill.
How many would that be if we had 4 more likes, Tom?
69. Anyway. Can't get off the topic. Anyway, anything more NFL or college?
No. But college? I found our Michigan State tickets.
Did you get some?
You want to pay $200 a piece? For like the end zone seats? That's the best that are available right now on StubHub.
I don't have $200.
Do I?
What else is there available?
Alright, that's like the cheapest ones I found. Everything else is like $300 a pop. I know, right?
Wow.
So, just like the Tigers game, there could be a chance of us not going to that game either.
Wow.
Dirt.
That's all I have to say.
Yeah, I mean, kind of like that one wrestler dude, like Ron Simmons.
Damn!
Yeah. No, not better. What day is today? Today's Wednesday.
Today's Wednesday.
Today's the 12th.
Yes.
10 days. I will be doing my final softball game of the year.
His little bat tournament. Wooden bats tournament, is it?
Wooden bat tournament at the park. I'm waiting for a message saying exactly what time we play, but it's an all-day thing. Double elimination. It's the last tournament of the year. And then who knows what I play next year? Do I retire? Do I play travel ball? Do I start my own team? I might start my own team. I might play travel ball. I might move away to like Cancun and never come back. Like all retired people do. They go on that vacation. And I'll come back like Brett Favre. Yeah.
Yeah.
No. It's kinda. And I'm the one managing my team for this tournament. It's a pain in the butt. I'm trying to go through the lineup, who's playing what kind of hitting do they have, how can they do this, what kind of speed, who plays this, who plays that, who pitches, who does this. It's stressful.
All that stuff.
It's a manager position. They want to fire Leland too, by the way.
They better.
They play tonight.
8 o'clock, do or die.
Mm-hmm. Michigan's now ranked 17.
Not bad. I'll take going up in the ranks after barely beating Air Force.
Ohio State's 12. Michigan
Why
State.
is Ohio State ranked when they're on probation? That drives me nuts. People, USC, #1 ranked after 4 years of probation. Come on, people. Let them play before they deserve a #1 ranking.
Michigan State's ranked 10th. They're playing number 20 Notre Dame though. That's gonna be a good game.
Notre Dame better win that game.
I hope so. Other than that, there's nobody else ranked. Nebraska's not even ranked. They're 1-1.
Wisconsin's a surprise too.
Yeah, Wisconsin ain't ranked either. Where they at?
They're at 1-1. They lost to Oregon State.
Hey, we lost to Bama.
But Bama is Bama.
Bama is Bama. Anything else we got going?
I think that might be it.
Let's go back to the league. You heard Tom and I stuff. Whoa. Timeout, whistle, party foul. This is not loading. Back. How do we go back?
I don't know. Oh, geez, we've been at this for a half hour at least.
Have we? I think I'm stuck. How do I go back? Oh, there we go. Found it. No, I was gonna go through and tell everybody how everybody else is supposed to be doing. Who's Baytown? Is that Chad?
I think so.
Chad is predicted to lose to. Is it Matt? That's I Love TDs.
I think yes.
Matt's predicted to win 121 to 110 over Chad. The Continental Gladiators are projected to beat the UNOH Racers 139 to 125. And the Gooey Giraffes. Everybody knows what the Gooey Giraffe is, right? No.
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 He's gonna beat the Storm 115 to 104. He better, because that's what I lost to by a bunch of BS. I don't even know what I lost by last week. I was up by 20 going into the Monday Night Football game. I ended up losing by 28. They scored 48 points in Monday Night Football.
Wow.
Really? Tyler played Matt the first game of the year. I don't think Cody's trying this season. He only had 46 points last week. And Chad had 62 because in the draft at B-Dubs, he drafted like 7 quarterbacks. Can I get Dan Lefevre? What? I want Dan Lefevre. Made that my 16th pick.
Wow. Just wow.
Hey. You gotta do what you gotta do.
That's true. Anyway,
Wonderful.
looks like that's a wrap.
That's a wrap.
See you guys week 3, if not before.
Good luck to all you fantasy football players.
Yes.
I'm a little depressed right now. I lost. I don't lose.
Oh well. I won. I'm gonna win next week. See you guys later. Megatron!